What's up, y'all? What is up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Blessings, 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 blessings. Hey, Visha. What kind of day has it been? I am doing so much better, y'all. I have cleaned my home. Gotta go get a few more things, but I'm good. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? The declaration is God will give me strategy. Make it personal. We serve a God of strategy. Hey, Stephanie. I'm going to say it again. God will give me strategy. I need y'all to decree that, to declare that, to speak that over your life. Come on. God will give me strategy. Make it personal. Come on. Hey, Miss Allen, blessings to you. God will give you strategy. Anybody ever felt like you were dealing with something that you didn't know how to handle? Anybody ever felt that way about a circumstance where you literally are like, God, I've exhausted everything I know how to do. Oh my God. Anybody ever felt that way? Like, God, I know that, I know what you said in this area, but I need some help right now because I can't do much more of what I've been doing. You know, you get to that point where you just like, God, I'm about to break. I'm trying not to break, but I'm literally at my wit's end. So if you don't help me out, it ain't gonna get done. This is how I was feeling about my dog. I kid y'all not. I was feeling that way about her. Like, Lord, it is really, really tough to tote her up and down the stairs several times a day, every single day. That was why I was breaking down yesterday, because physically, I'm like, Lord, I'm exhausted. Okay, I'm exhausted. Physically exhausted. It's like doing the same workout every single day, several times a day. I'm sore. God, I be so out of breath by the time I get to the top of the stairs. But I know I can't put her down because she gonna stumble. I'm having to stop and, readjust her. You know how you kind of do a kid when you holding a kid and they start sliding down a little bit and they a little bit heavy. You kind of put your hip into it to kind of get them back in position. You kind of put your hip into them. This is what I was doing. I'm breathing hard. Bella looking at me like, why you breathing hard, mama? I'm like, girl, if you only knew, you heavy. You a big girl. You heavy. Hey, Mrs. James. For real, I'm breathing hard, trying to breathe in my nose, out my mouth, because it's hard. 3 flights of stairs. She almost 60 pounds. 3 times a day. So yesterday I hit a wall. Cause physically I'm tapped. I'm fear was creeping in. And I just stopped. When I got her in the home and she kind of fell and wouldn't get up, I'm just like, Lord, you're going to have to help me. Listen, pleasantly plump. Oh my God, I like that. She a big girl. Listen, I be talking to her heading down. Listen, we be heading down the stairs. I'm like, big girl, you got to lose some weight, big girl. Not big girl, big girl. Somebody say big girl. You listen, you healthy. Big girl. I'm like, listen. So, here I am at my breaking point, and this morning was not so bad, but I was still concerned. I was still Lord, physically, I cannot keep doing this. I've come to the end of my rope. Oh, I got some joy today, y'all. I got the jokes today. She a big girl. Don't call her big girl, big girl. That's one of her nicknames, big girl. She know what that mean. Got the audacity to look at me, wondering why I'm breathing heavy. Girl. Like, I wish y'all could, like, be a fly on the wall and she really be looking at me. Because, I mean, you know, when you exercising and, you know, you breathing your nose, I be doing that, especially on the way back up the stairs. Going down ain't hard. Listen, I be trying to run up them stairs before she get too heavy. Listen, I be telling her to help me help you. Help me help you. Come on now, she don't be cooperating. She's always been that way. So today I went to the reservoir. I knew that I needed to just clean my home and, you know, just make it fresh, make it pleasant to be at, because a clean home is a happy place. I don't care what nobody say. Especially when you having a rough season. You ain't gotta live like what you look like. I mean, or look like what you live. You know, you don't have to live like how you feel. So I knew that there were certain things that I just needed to get done. You know, just cleaning, wiping down the counters, you know, stuff like that. And so on my way home, the Lord said, I want you to go in PetSmart. And I want you to get her some puppy pads. I'm going to say that again. He said, I want you to go in PetSmart, go on in that store, and go get her some puppy pads, where it won't matter if she has an accident because you can just easily pick it up. And he said, do this until she gets better, because she will get better. Do this, and it eliminates the physical stress of having to carry her down 3 flights of stairs. He said it eliminates it. And then it's like in that moment, he flashed before my eyes why she has not been wanting to walk. Come on. He said, remember, she broke her nail like at the quick, like her nail was bleeding. And he said, it's just a little bit sore. And he said, do you not see that there's nothing else wrong with her? She just don't want to put pressure on that particular leg, which makes her stumble. He said, pay attention to when she try to get up, how that leg be out the way. It's out the way. And in that moment, I just had to just sit. You ever had God give you a strategy and you one, how did I not think about that? Two, I really been doing it the hard way. So how I didn't think of that. This was my reaction. Why didn't I think about puppy pads, God? Why didn't I think about that? Hey, Natasha, why didn't I think about that? I have literally been doing it the hard way. The hard way. And then as I'm sitting there, not only am I realizing this has been a test, but I just sat there in awe. And all I could do in that moment was just thank God. God, thank you. I asked you for help because my way wasn't getting it. You gave me a strategy that I never even thought of. And the Lord said, there are many of my people where although their circumstance may not be what yours is, he said there are some of them that have literally come to the end of doing what they know to do. If that's you, say, that's me, Apostle. Where you literally God, I've done all I can. I've exhausted everything that I can exhaust, right? I've exhausted it. I've literally done all that I can do. But I'm realizing that I am at the end of my rope. Meaning I can't keep doing this because it's wearing me down, whether it's wearing you down physically, whether it's wearing you down mentally, whether it is wearing you down emotionally. The Lord said, tell my people, I'm the God of strategy. He said, before I ever let you break, because some of us have been feeling like I'm about to break. This was me yesterday. God, I am about to break. I'm about to break. I'm about to break. But I'm trying to be tough, but I feel like I'm about to break, God. And he said, before I let you break, I'll provide a ram in the bush. He said, before I ever let what you're going through break you, before it breaks you, I'll present a ram in the bush. He said, did I not do it with my servant Abraham? Did I not? He said, notice, I didn't do it before he got there. I didn't provide the ram of the bush, right? Once he was there. The Lord said, I waited. Hear me now. He said, I waited. I waited. I waited until he did what I needed him to do. And I waited right before he sacrificed his son. It was a test. But I needed him to get to a certain point. I needed him to get to a certain point in doing what I asked him to do before I could provide the ram in the bush. God is saying to some of us, I needed you to exhaust everything that you had so that you would be receptive. I needed to see what your faith was like. I needed to put you to the trial. I needed to do those things. Somebody say, God needed to do it. In fact, our processes are that way. God allows the process to take us to a place, right? That's almost at the breaking point. Where you exhaust all of your faith, you exhaust all of everything. You exhaust it all before he does it. You exhaust it all before he does it. He said, tell my people, I'm providing a ram in the bush. Where what once felt like it was unbearable, where the thing that once felt like it was breaking them, there will be an ease. The Lord says, I'm taking the pressure off. He said, tell them I'm taking the pressure off of things. I felt relief. Like I felt relief. God allowed me to get to a certain point in dealing with this. One, so that I could face the fear that was behind all of this. But he needed me to exhaust, because he knew that when you get rid of, when you come down to nothing, I can increase. I can increase. So I needed you to exhaust all of what was in you so that I could increase in you. Notice he didn't give me the strategy before because I would have been doing that. He needed me to do it my way and get to that point where I said, God, I listen, I need you. I need you to help me. He waited until I was willing to understand what it was he was trying to show me about what I was going through. And right as I'm coming back home, Had to go get some little wax melts to, kind of like candle wax, but you put it in the little thing that melts the wax. Wax warmer, that's what you call it. And right at that moment, he said, puppy pads, go get them. She's not walking because she don't feel well. She's walking because her paw is sore. It's like when I got home, gave him a snack. 1 chip for them all. You get a chip Capone, you get a chip Sweetie, you get a chip Bella. Bella always gets hers first because she greedy. She drank her some water and she was good. And as I sat down, the Lord said, this was your ram in the bush. Now you don't have to worry about toting her until she gets better. You ain't got to do all that now. It's uncomfortable for you and for her. Got the audacity to look at me crazy because I'm breathing hard. And then got the audacity to start trying to wiggle. Like, girl, God has your strategy. But you got to come to the end of yourself. The end of what you feel you should be doing before he steps in. For some of y'all, you just simply need to obey. And as you obey, God will provide the ram in the bush. He'll provide the strategy. But remember, the Lord said before he ever allows a circumstance, a situation, a trial or tribulation to break you, he will provide. Woo. He will provide. I feel that. He said, before I ever let it break you, I'll provide what you need. Strategy, money, whatever the case may be. I'll provide. I'll provide. I'll provide. That's it. That's the broadcast. That is it. Your ram in the bush is coming. Somebody tell your neighbor, your ram in the bush is coming. It's coming. It is coming. The ram in the bush is coming. It's coming. Abraham didn't see the ram in the bush until the right time. Abraham didn't see the ram in the bush until the right time. That's the seed title. My ram in the bush is coming. The seed title is My Ram in the Bush is Coming. The seed number is 30. Whether it's $10.30, whether it's $30.30, whether it's $130, whether it's 30, the seed number is 30. $5.30, $7.30. That's it. Your ram in the bush is coming. You can sow one or two ways. You can sow via PayPal or you can sow via the Cash App. If y'all need prayer or have a testimony, you guys can send those to prayer.thoughtsbyt@gmail.com. Do I have anyone that needs to be sown for? Blessings to you, Kiki Fox. God's gonna do it. Do I have anyone that needs to be sown for? Your ram in the bush is coming. If you need to be sown for, speak now. Speak now. Natasha, you need to sow, but it won't be 30. It won't be 30 that you sow. It'll be another number. But you need to sow seed into this word. If we are good, give me a 1 on the screens. If we are good, give me a 1 on the screens. I love y'all. I am rooting for y'all. So, till next time, y'all. Peace.